luxury. So some of those looks that you see, maybe like really like designer, like high-end designer brands doing, maybe those looks that you see if you're on vacation and you stop in a store and you're like, wow, love those, don't love the price tag, come to Vince Camuto because you get styles that are modern, that are contemporary, that freshen up your wardrobe and help you step out in style for the summer season, done in premium materials. In this case, you're bringing home a leather upper and a leather footbed, adjustability in the buckles here, but there is goring, so these will stretch and move with you. And now we have a 20% savings. And for me, when I think about investing in a sandal style that I'm doing in leather, that is that more premium sandal style, I want something that I can wear with everything. This is a style that you can do that. Wear it with your shorts, wear it with your skirts, your dresses, your jeggings like I have on from Denim & Company. So these will truly take you through summer and early fall in style. A641237 is your item number. They were $99. Now we're at $74.99 and we still have great color choices. This is creamy white. If you want something that's not optic white, that is more of like an off-white, sort of like an eggshell, go for the creamy white. Sizes 5 through 12, whole and half sizes. Here's your black, and that gold buckle really pops against the black. And then it's lightened up with that outsole, a little bit of cork here and that tan outsole. And then our final option is new tortilla. That's your suede choice. We're down to our final 110 if you like that new tortilla option. You're saving $24 if you're shopping for us right now. Little bit of a lift, about an inch, inch and a half, and then an inch in the platform, so you don't really feel the lift much. Bethany Laurie is joining us. She brings us Vince Camuto here. She's a fashion and accessories expert. Hi, Bethany. Good to see you.
Hey, Vanessa. Great to see you. I wore these shoes all day long today. I really did. They're so comfortable and super, super cute. I had a little dress on earlier, but I could wear it easily with I have like a jogger on now and like a denim shirt. So this is that shoe that you just slip your foot into. It's the easiest because it has some functionality with those buckles. So if you needed to kind of loosen it or tighten it, you could. And then it has such a cool look to it, right? It's kind of like that easy slide sandal, like we know that classic two-strap sandal that I think we all know. And
Yep.
Vince Camuto even has one our very own selves. But this one feels a little fresher because you've got that asymmetrical upper. So it's giving you some kind of modern feel, a little architectural detail. And then that little kind of mini demi wedge at the back is really neat the way that we've notched it out. So it's not a flat edge. It has a little bit of a notch. So you get that cork wrapped wedge on the bottom, and then you have leather or suede wrapped wedge on the top. There's about an inch and a half at the heel and an inch under the toe. So that makes for like the perfect kind of easy pitch, barely even a pitch if you want to call it that. But it gives you a little bit of height. So if you're wearing it with a maxi dress, you can allow it to like flow beautifully. If you need that little extra lift at the back with your long kind of flowy pants, this will work great as well. And it really feels a little bit elevated in its style, not just your basic sandal or even like a flip-flop. It's got that goring to give you that stretch and even that rubber outsole, so it gives you lots of traction too.
And Bethany, should we stay true to size here?
Yes, I'm in my true 7. They fit completely true to size. The new tortilla is a suede, and the other two, the creamy white and the black, are leather. These have a nice kind of, this is a different footbed for us, and I love that it has a little bit of a molded footbed. You can see that it cradles your foot, like when we saw your foot, Vanessa. There's room for your heel, there's room for your toes to wiggle around, but your foot is cradled in that heel cup, and it feels really good. Like there's room to wiggle around for your toes. The heel feels great, and there's padding throughout. Plus that rubber outsole gives you a little extra kind of shock absorption and that great traction that we love.
And think about what you're doing. Like maybe you are planning a little getaway. Maybe you live nearby a city that you love to visit. In this case, here in the Philadelphia area, we're very close to New York City and we're very close to Washington, D.C. And you want to do that little weekend getaway and not take 3 or 4 pairs of shoes for a weekend getaway, which is kind of like crazy. But if you're like, oh, I'm going to wear the dress and then maybe we're going to sightsee, maybe we're going to do a little walking this day and we're going to go to dinner and I'm not quite sure what outfits I'm going to be wearing. Well, this is the one shoe that you can take and you can do all of that. And if you're shopping right now, you're saving $24. This is creamy white, which Bethany, I think this is a great stand-in for white. Like not everyone loves a white sandal. This gives you that lighter look.
Agree. It definitely has like a warmth to it, almost like an eggshell or a very light ivory. Really, really pretty. And I agree with you. Like it's easier to style than say a very optic white.
It's really beautifully done. And then with that gold buckle, it just feels
Gold
like very
buckle, right.
luxury. Here's the classic black, but that gold buckle really pops against that black. So if you just want something that you don't have to think about what you're wearing, maybe you're going for the black, sizes 5 through 12, whole and half sizes. And then this is new tortilla. That's our suede option. And this is a really beautiful neutral as well.
Tortilla is really our most popular color across the board in sandals, in loafers, in ballet flats, and in boots. So you know that if it's that well loved across all the categories of shoes, it's a great color because it's super neutral and it works with anything. And you can really kind of use this transitionally. Like I love how you say you'll wear this into early fall. I think you'll pull it out in the beginning of spring too. There's enough coverage on the foot. You'll wear it all summer long. It is super easy to style and it just really elevates your look. So when you want to be a little bit more comfortable, but you don't want to wear just like a thong sandal, this is what you put on. And you definitely do feel like you've elevated and just giving yourself a little more of like a luxe look, but in a really comfortable, fashionable slide.
It is perfect for the beginning of spring. Like when you're like, it's a little too early for some things. Yeah, like if I have on a sandal, it's too sandally. My husband will be like, "You're hype." I'm like, "I'm not hype. I'm not hype. I'm trying to. I'm welcoming the season." Bethany, thank you so much. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me. Good to see you.
We have Skechers coming up in the show with Arch Fit. Everyone loves Skechers